I've got a name.
It is 22 minutes away from 8 o'clock as we take a live look in New York. Statue of Liberty reopening to tourists today on this 4th of July. A lot of people were shocked when Houston, which calls itself Space City, did not get a retired space shuttle. Good morning. You're Richard Allen, president of Space Center Houston. You've got a little contest, though, because if you didn't get a real shuttle, you got the next best thing.
Well, we've got a great project going on, Tim, and this morning at 10 o'clock we kick off our Name the Shuttle contest, which is going to give one lucky Texan an opportunity to personally name our full-size space shuttle replica that's going to sit on top of the actual 747 shuttle carrier aircraft that flew the shuttles around the country over the last 30 years.
And we're looking right now at video of the shuttle replica when it was on its way to Houston on a barge, of all things.
Yeah, that was pretty exciting. We brought it on a barge around from Florida into Clear Lake there at Johnson Space Center, right up NASA Road 1, and it's parked in place right now at Space Center Houston.
So what was the purpose of a replica of a shuttle? Was it used by the astronauts for training?
No, not actually, but the great thing about this is a full-up, high-fidelity replica of the shuttle, and we will be able to allow our guests to go inside the shuttle and visit the cockpit, the middeck, and the cargo bay. And with it sitting on top of the 747, we'll also be able to invite our guests inside the 747, which is just huge, and up into the cockpit as well of the 747. So
this is going to be quite the undertaking. This is a couple of years away from opening, but you got to build the infrastructure to surround this as well. You don't just stick it out in the parking lot.
Right. Well, we're in the process now. We've raised about half of the $12 million that it's going to take us to finish the project by sometime early 2015. The aircraft is sitting at a small airport, Ellington Field, just down the street from Space Center Houston, about 7 miles. Mm-hmm. So at the end of this year, we're going to move the shuttle from where it is out into the parking lot so we can make new foundations for the 747. We'll take it apart, move it down the road, and then reassemble it. Probably sometime early 2014, we'll reassemble the 747 there at Space Center Houston and mount the shuttle on top of it.
And really quickly, what are you looking for as people are trying to come up with names? What's going to give me a good inside track?
Well, what we're hoping for is a name that will symbolize the spirit of Texas. And its unique characteristics of independence, optimism, and that can-do attitude that we've always seen in Texas.
You're probably hearing some hints already, I would bet, probably some people just throwing names around. Are they talking about naming it after a person or an idea or a place or any of the above?
You know, it's been varied. Some of the names that have been thrown out. I've had a couple, but they said don't share them because they didn't want somebody else to submit it. So, you know, all the folks have to do is go to nametheshuttle.com and submit their name starting at 10 o'clock this morning. All
right. Very exciting. Thanks very much, Richard. Nametheshuttle.com. We appreciate your time.
Thanks for having me, Tim.
You bet. 7:42 right now. The Statue of Liberty finally